Hi, Mrs. Bedell's class. How's it going? Mrs. Riddell here, in case you forgot. I just want to say, first of all, that I miss you guys, and I hope everybody is staying safe and that you're all healthy. And I also wanted you to remember that this won't last forever, and we will be together again before you know it. And soon, probably the next time I see you, you will be second graders, and that's pretty exciting. So, Mrs. Bedell asked if I would record myself talking about something that I love, which is literary devices and things that go into making a story, into your reading, into your writing. So, first of all, this is going to be a pretty big phrase. This is a term that you guys can impress your older siblings and your parents with. It is literary devices. Okay, so let's break that up because that is kind of a big word, big term. Literary means having to do with words, reading, or writing. And device, devices like your iPads or your iPhones, that is just a tool. So when we say literary devices, that is a writer's tools or a reader's tools. So the first one we're going to talk about is theme. Theme is also known as the big idea throughout the story. I know you guys have heard this before, but we're going to apply these literary devices to Agatha. Remember Agatha, our hero? Yeah, I wonder what she would be doing now. Well, you all know that the theme of Agatha, the underlying big meaning, the big idea is truth, honesty, and goodness. Let's think of 3 examples of the big idea in Agatha. Well, first of all, her superpower. What is her superpower again? Remember? She can talk to animals and animals can talk to her. And remember why it's so special about animals? Because animals can't lie. Animals are honest all the time. They don't have the capacity to think or do or say anything that's not true. So the fact that Agatha can hear them and they can hear her is how I am trying to convey the big idea of honesty and truth in the story of Agatha. Let's think of 2 more examples in Agatha of the big idea. How about when Granny tells the police that Agatha is a thief and a liar? Well, right there, that goes against everything in the big idea of honesty and truth. And what do we get from that? We get the sense that Granny is a bad guy because she is going against everything truthful and honest about Agatha. We know she's not a thief and a liar, and she's not dangerous like Granny says. So that is how I'm conveying the big idea that that's what we value. The third one is when, do you remember when the police come to Joey's house and he has to tell them that he hasn't seen Agatha because he's trying to protect her? And then what does she do the next morning? She leaves so his lie becomes the truth, because that's the only way that Agatha can be okay with the situation. She has to be honest. It has to be, so if it's not true, she makes it true. So that is my third example. Now your challenge is to think of another example of the big idea or the theme in Agatha. Okay, next literary device, you ready? Is tone. Tone conveys emotion It helps the reader understand the character. Okay, so tone. Tone is one of our literary devices, which is a tool. So tone, let's use an example again from Agatha. Do you remember when Agatha goes down to the basement to feed the cat, and to get it out of the way, it's her most dreaded chore to clean the litter box and feed the cat, and she gets caught by Granny eating the cat food because she's so hungry? Well, does Granny sneak up behind her and say, "Excuse me, Agatha, I don't want to scare you, but are you eating cat food?" No, Granny does not, unfortunately. Granny sneaks up behind her. Of course, Agatha can't hear Granny because she has a mouthful of cat food, and she yells, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" Is that tone? My word choice, I am trying to convey that Granny is furious. I'm conveying emotion. Granny's mad. I am also using that word choice to tell you what kind of person Granny is. The fact that she would be upset with Agatha for eating cat food when, remember, poor Agatha, she's just hungry. So the fact that she's upset and angry with Agatha for doing something that's pretty innocent tells my reader, you guys, that Granny is not a good person. She's our pretty much number one bad guy in the story. So the tone is a tool, a literary device that I use as a writer to convey emotion. I can convey danger with word choice. We can convey fear or happiness, like when thump, 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 thump. Remember, who's that? Mandy's tail. Remember that? Thump, 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 thump. Well, that's my word choice. I didn't make her scary. I made Mandy loving and welcoming and friendly because thump, thump, thump. When a dog's wagging its tail, it means what? Friendly, happy, excited. So that was another choice of tone. Moving right along, we're on to our third literary device. This is a good one. Expression. Expression is a way to show feelings through voice or words. Now, expression is one that you can use as a reader or as a writer. So expression is, it would be the way you say words. Let's go back to Granny saying, "What? What are you doing?" The expression in my voice is anger, annoyance, frustration, furious. So that is a way, expression is a way you can, as a reader, when you're reading out loud, you can express fear by lowering your voice, being really quiet. You can express anger by getting really loud. You can use your body language for expression. Expression is a word that we're using here as a literary device, but really you can use it in anything. You can use it in, you can say express yourself musically or in art. So that is what we're going to look for. And also one of your challenges is, so if you guys want, you could find examples of expression, tone, and theme in Agatha or in any other book you happen to be reading, or that your parents or grandparents or siblings or people taking care of you are reading to you, or that you're reading on your own, because I know you're almost second graders and that's pretty big. So, but that's all I brought to you today is literary devices. And I miss you guys so much. And I'm so honored that Mrs. Bedell asked me to do this. So I hope you guys give me some feedback and that you just continue to be the wonderful children you are. I love you guys. Take care. Bye.